Hi and welcome to L.A.L Nutrition. My name is Lall and I'm a certified holistic nutritionist and emotional eating expert. And today I wanted to talk about calories and the calorie myth and how that impacts dieters and emotional eaters. So if I think back to when I was emotionally eating and feeling really out of control around food, my hunger, my body, the solution I thought I needed was to try a diet. And so I tried many diets, thinking something was really wrong with my body. Why was I never satisfied? Why was I always eating? Why can't I just have a normal relationship to food? And so when I finally figured out what was really going on and learned about calories and the way we look at calories and food and dove deeper into that, it was such an aha to me. It helped me really change my perspective of food. And I hope that me sharing this is going to help you sort of see food in a different way. Of course, there's so many different aspects and components, but if we just focus on calories right now, this will help us see food in a different way. So calories are something that the diet industry really emphasizes, or cutting out a certain food. Eat less calories to lose weight. It kind of makes sense logically. Less calories in, and you work out more and you burn more calories and you lose weight. But we're not that simple. And especially if you're a woman, and especially if you live in our busy world, it's not that simple. It's not as simple as calories in and calories out. But, if we just simplify it to calories, we can look at two examples of foods and really notice there's a staggering difference, a big difference to calories. It's not a one size fits all. So if we were to look at, let's say I had 100 calories of broccoli versus 100 calories of a donut, we would notice that the 100 calories of broccoli took up a lot more space. It had a lot more fiber. It would have water and vitamins and minerals. If it's raw, it's alive. Or if we saute it and flavor it and season it the way we want, it can taste so amazing. If we're wanting a certain flavor. And then if we have the donut, it is full of more processed ingredients, more additives, preservatives, coloring, and yes, it has 100 calories and tons of sugar, but it's a different quality of food. So if we look at the quality of the food, if we were to go by diet standards, 100 calories is 100 calories. That's all we need to think about. But I want to ask you to look at this differently. 100 calories of broccoli is giving you so much nutrients, so much nutrient density, so many amazing nourishing aspects versus the donut that, yes, it tastes good. The broccoli can taste good. I'm going to argue that when you eventually get past your emotional eating, you'll really see what your body wants and craves. But the donut has chemicals and additives, preservatives that make us, kind of get into this high. And so, the nutrients in it are really not as great as the broccoli. And this is not to say that you have to cut out donuts or anything like that, but we really need to see what we are taking into our bodies, what's nourishing us. So in that simple example, we can see 100 calories really means nothing. It depends on the food we're eating, right? And so when we are on these diets that are restricting calories, so we eat maybe the calorie portioned amount of food or the packaged food, and we restrict calories, we starve ourselves, or maybe we use we reduce the sugar and all of these things, and we're thinking, oh, we're at the calorie level. We are kind of starving ourselves throughout the day because we may need more calories or more nutrients, I would say, and we're not getting it throughout the day. So at the end of the day, we might be binging. We're going to stress our body out when we don't eat enough calories, which can trigger emotional eating and binging at night. And then we also are creating this lack relationship with food. We are punishing ourselves around food. We are not looking at food in this abundant way, and whatever we restrict, we crave more of. So we're not doing ourselves any favors when we just look at calories and dieting and in emotional eating and think that's the way out of our issue. And even if you have weight to lose, I have so many clients when we find this quality way of nourishing our body that optimizes our digestion, they eat a lot more than they did before and a lot more quantity, and they feel satisfied, they're nourished, and their body rebalances because it needs so much more, because it's been depleted by all this yo-yo dieting, depleted of nutrients, depleted of quality foods, depleted of care. And so this is an amazing concept to grasp, that we have to look beyond the calories. We have to look at the quality of the foods that we're taking into our body. So I hope this video has helped you. This is something that I cover in more depth in my program, The Emotional Eating Evolution. And if this is resonating with you and you're looking for a different way of looking at food, changing your relationship to food, to finally get a handle on your emotional eating and to just ditch dieting and to come back home to your body, I invite you to reach out. And of course, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And please be sure to like and subscribe. And I will talk to you soon.